Hey class, how are you? Happy Earth Day! Today for Earth Day I decided to dress like an animal, an owl. And we are going to do some math outside here with polygons. Okay, if you were here, I would ask you these questions like a polygon must have, straight sides that only intersect at endpoints or vertices, and they cannot have curved sides that cross each other, sides that do not meet. So we're going to walk around and I'm going to have you tell me what is a polygon. So look at that shape and think about straight sides that only intersect at points or vertices. So that's curved, right? So is that a polygon or not? No polygon. All right, then we come over here. We have a rectangle. Oh, straight sides. They meet at the vertices. Polygon. That's a rectangle. Oh, and a trapezoid. Polygon. How about over here? What do you think? It crosses itself. So it is not considered a polygon. Oh, and look over here. Is it closed or open? It's open. So is that considered a polygon? Sides that do not meet is not a polygon. Okay, so that doesn't count. How about over here? We have a triangle. And over here you can see I put the little right corner there, so that's a 90-degree angle. That is definitely a polygon. And we move over here to these sticks. They go around, they meet up here, and they come down here. Are they meeting? Oh no, Sadie's going to take the math class again. The sticks doesn't meet, okay? So that is not a polygon. My dogs. All right, and then finally over here we've got another triangle. And the sides meet at vertices. So that is considered what? A polygon. Awesome. Now let's move into this question. Oh, and by the way, I brought out my yardstick because we've been using that a lot with measurement. And I want you to think about, hey, there are more than one type of polygon. So there's the regular polygon, and then there's a non-regular polygon. And that's really depending on the sides. It's identified by the sides. So a regular polygon has equal sides and equal sized angles. All right, so the length of the sides are equal. So I measured my triangle here. All the sides are 13 inches. So if all the sides are 13 inches, the angles are the same and the sides are the same, that is considered a regular polygon. Now, I think Sadie took one of my other sticks. So if I break that stick here and I rearrange this triangle and one side is shorter and it changes the angles like that, now is that considered a regular polygon or a non-regular polygon? Non-regular polygon, okay, because the sides are not equal. The lengths of the sides or the size of the angles are not equal. Okay, so that's regular and non-regular. And then there's one other thing I want you to look at over here. I want you to think about some terminology. So right here, this stick is representing a line, okay? Now this line could go on forever and ever and ever into the universe, okay? And so to show that, we have arrows on each end. Something just like that. That's how we would identify a line, all right? Oh, and now look, there is a point, okay? You might think it's an acorn, but it's a point. And so in math, we identify a point like that. That is a point. And then if we move down and we find, oh, it's a line, but it has a point at each end. Cool. So that's actually called a line segment. Those aren't acorns at each end. Those are points. Awesome. So that's some vocabulary. Oh, and if a line segment is on the side of something, it's called a side, okay? So if it's the outside edge or perimeter of something, it's called the side, all right? Like the side of a rectangle, okay? And the same thing, the point, sometimes when it's in the corner of a polygon, it is called a vertex, the point in the corner of a polygon. I would be asking you all these questions, but you're not here. So I'm going to just have to tell you and hope that you're guessing at home. Now let's look at these lines here. Ooh, do those lines ever meet? They go on forever and ever and ever. They do not meet. They are parallel. So parallel lines do not meet, okay? And then the last piece of terminology I want to teach you here is, look at these two. These line segments actually, oh, is that a 90-degree angle sign I see? Right in here, 90 degrees. Okay, so they actually intersect each other at 90-degree angles, and that is called perpendicular. Okay, so when you see two lines intersecting each other at 90-degree angles, it's called perpendicular. So I want you to think about all these things when you look, for example, over here at our rectangle. Oh, and look at that 90-degree angle. Oh, and we know that this is a line segment. Oh, it's also called a side, and that is, but this is meeting. It doesn't keep going, so it's really not called perpendicular because it meets at a point. I don't have an acorn right here. It meets at a point, or right here, that's also called the vertice. The vertice is the plural. Oh, here's my point. Or a vertex, all right? It's not really working. All right, so to get the right terminology here, the point where the two lines meet on a shape, on a polygon, would be the vertex, okay? And that one makes a 90-degree angle. Now over here, we still have a shape, and they still meet at a vertex, okay, right here, but it's not 90 degrees, okay? And that's okay. The final thing I want you to think about is playing with shapes and the sides. Like if you look at this, these two lines are going to be parallel. They're parallel forever. They're never going to meet. But the other two lines, actually, they will intersect at one point. If they keep going up, 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 they will intersect, all right? Now my challenge for you is to go outside and get yourself sticks or yarn or rope like I have, and I would like you to build some shapes that are polygons and some that are not polygons, okay? So if you can remember these. And I also want you to build some polygons that are regular, and some, remember we go back over here, some that are regular and some that are not regular, so the sides aren't equal. And then after you do that, I want you to post them on Seesaw so I can see them. And the final challenge of today's shape is go find a deck of cards, and you know me, I love huge cards. Sadie took the dice. Sadie took the dice container. All right, you can either roll a dice and get, it has to be at least 3 or up, and get the number of sides that you want to build your shape out of, and think if it's going to be parallel, perpendicular, and what kind of line segments you're going to have. Or you can go in your deck of cards. Oh, maybe I want to make a 5-sided polygon, which is a pentagon. Oh, maybe I want to make a 6-sided pentagon, a 6-sided polygon, which is a hexagon. All right, so that is your challenge, and then build some different shapes and post those on Seesaw. All right, so this is Julie and Sadie signing off, saying have an awesome Earth Day with math. Bye-bye.